Julie on Facebook asked us, now that my kids are home all day, they're spending a lot of time on social media. How can I shield them from all the scary news that's out there? I know this is a relatable question. Donna, what are your thoughts?
It depends, really age appropriate. If you have very young kids, of course, you're not going to mention this. They don't need to know anything unless there's some questions. My two boys, who are 11 and 12, of course, are aware. They're out of school. So I'll give them little bits of information, but they do not know day to day numbers and what we're expecting. Now, I will say, though, the other day when we were told by Dr. Fauci, we're going to continue social distancing through the 30th. I did give them that information because I think it's important for them to know what they're to be expecting. Expectations are important for them to be aware. But beyond that, now, if you've got the high schoolers, I mean, that's difficult because they're on their phones. I would suggest to them to talk to them all the time about what they're looking at, what they're viewing, to say, if you need to talk about this, let's talk, because they will be looking more and it could lead to more anxiety for them. Of course, you know that.
Yes, structure the time as much as you can, but try to use that time to really get to the facts. Because I think our kids, because they have this information at their disposal, and social media has been shown from our early research studies about this to carry a lot more basically fear mongering types of messages that they're probably really scared and they may or may not be telling you about it. So inviting them into that conversation is so important, and letting them know that you're there for them. I think it's so important for us to reassure our kids at this time that we are doing the very best that we can for them. Now, if you do have a kid who is more significantly anxious about all of this, what would your tips be as a parent to help them?
Well, I do think that the communication is key. And I do think we need to really talk to them about sources. What are you looking at? Because if you're looking at things that people are just putting online, as you mentioned, the fear mongering, that is not beneficial. So if you can really educate them about who is this source, where is this coming from, and really only listening to the doctors and what we should be doing and how we can help ourselves in this process. So I do think it's really important, those lines of communication, most important, and restrictions on that, not allowing that time during nighttime, taking those phones away as you would in the regular, as you are day to day.
And I'm a huge advocate of cell-free or device-free zones, dining table, living room. Have a box before you enter those areas. Drop your phone off, and when you leave, you can take them. So I'm glad you spoke about the structure. And there's no time like today to teach your kids not only financial literacy, like we talked about in the last segment, but now news literacy. So thank you for that, Donna.